The role of errors is extremely important in training, and I think as a rule we have to just address it very directly and say that we don't, as a society, have a very good approach to making mistakes, making errors. There are companies that have logos that say, you know, we do it right the first time. Well, if I'm in training in that organization, you know, I'm going to be a little bit uptight and nervous about making a mistake because, you know, I've been informed that the institution is not about to accept that, you know, I can make an error. So as trainers, we try to reverse all of that and embrace the mistake. In golf, for example, there's so much to learn from a person's mistake to get back to the person's mindset and his understanding of why the ball flew that way and why he chose to write the motor program that way. Clearly, the difference between legendary players in every sport and others who have been successful is that their cognitive part, their expertise, their understanding of their repertoire was far superior. I wrote a book with Sam Snead called The Game I Love. Sam was and still is the winningest player of all time on the PGA Tour. And that guy was a genius when it came to practice, to introducing desirable difficulties, to making mistakes and being happy that we got that out there now, and let's think about it. The more of the fixed mentality you have, the less likely you're going to want to stand in there and fail in front of your teammates. So it kind of factors in there. The person who is, Mariano Rivera and Derek Jeter were my two favorite players because they had no fear of failure. I tell a story about Mariano Rivera in his sort of victory tour the last year he played, started in Cleveland, and he was talking to hot dog vendors, and they said, "You must hate us here in Cleveland," and he said, "Why would that be?" And they said, "Because you blew a save, otherwise the Yankees would have won 5 years in a row in 1997. And he said, "Are you kidding? That mistake made me the man I am today. Not the closer, not the pitcher, not the player, but the man that I am today." So and Derek Jeter was similar. There wasn't anything that he wouldn't try to do. He wasn't afraid of failing, and he was not the most, I'm not telling tales out of school, but he was not the most physically gifted player on our team or in Major League Baseball. It's just that his mental skills far surpassed almost any player I've ever met.